Amphibious vehicles carried troops and supplies directly from sea to shore, making major World War II invasions possible. Here is a complete list of the most important amphibious vehicles of the war. United States first, up the GMC WKW. This six-wheeled amphibious cargo truck was absolutely vital to Allied logistics. Nicknamed the Duck, it served as a true logistics workhorse, connecting ships directly to shore and bypassing destroyed or jammed ports. Next is the Ford GPA, remembered by American troops as the Seep, a seagoing jeep. While innovative, its poor performance in rough seas led many soldiers to prefer the much larger and more capable WKW. The M29C Weasel followed. Originally designed for snow operations, this small tracked vehicle proved excellent in swamps and mud. The C variant added flotation tanks, making it fully amphibious and extremely versatile. Many were supplied to Allied nations through Lend-Lease. Now comes the LVT-1, the ancestor of all American landing vehicles tracked. First used at Guadalcanal, it was primarily intended to carry supplies. Armor protection was minimal. The LVT-2 improved upon the original design with a better suspension system, making it faster and more reliable over rough terrain both on land and in water. Then came the LVT-3 Bushmaster. Its forward-mounted engine allowed for a large rear ramp, dramatically improving troop and cargo unloading under fire. The LVT-4 became the most mass-produced LVT variant. It retained the rear ramp design and became essential for transporting artillery and bulk supplies across beachheads. For fire support, the LVT-A-1 was introduced. The A stood for armored, and it mounted a 37mm gun turret to provide close support during amphibious landings. This was followed by the LVT-A-4, a major firepower upgrade. It replaced the smaller gun with a powerful 75mm howitzer, making it highly effective at suppressing enemy defenses. The final armored variant was the LVT-A5, featuring powered turret mechanisms for faster target tracking. It saw limited combat before the war ended. Germany fielded several amphibious designs. The most recognizable was the Volkswagen Schwimmwagen. Based on the Beetle chassis and powered in water by a small rear propeller. The triple SG6 was used mainly by engineer units and police forces, offering amphibious mobility for support roles. The massive Landwasserschlepper, meaning land-water tractor, was an unarmored vehicle designed to tow barges from the sea onto shore. It was slow but extremely powerful. Japan developed a range of amphibious vehicles for island warfare. The Type 2 Kami was the Imperial Japanese Navy's most common amphibious tank, using large detachable pontoons that could be discarded after reaching land. The larger Type 3 Kachi was a heavier amphibious tank, armed with a 47mm gun. Developed late in the war, it saw very limited use. The Type 4 Katsu was a unique amphibious transport vehicle with a submersible hull. It was intended for fast supply runs and could even carry torpedoes. The Toyota Tsuki was an experimental amphibious truck designed to move troops and supplies across island chains. Only a small number were produced. United Kingdom, Britain's most famous amphibious vehicle was the Sherman DD, duplex drive tank. Using large canvas flotation screens and propellers, it played a critical role during the D-Day landings. The Valentine DD was an earlier adaptation of the Valentine tank chassis. It mainly served as a training vehicle before the Sherman DD took over frontline combat duties. The Terrapin Mk1 was a massive and unusual British amphibious transport with 8 driven wheels and twin engines. It could carry enormous loads, though it was notoriously difficult to handle. Soviet Union. The T-37A was an early Soviet light amphibious tank from the pre-war era. Lightly armored, it was intended for reconnaissance and communications, and many were lost early in the conflict. The T-38 improved on the T-37A with a wider hull, increasing water stability while retaining light armament. Finally, the T-40 was the most advanced and successful Soviet light amphibious tank of the pre-war period. It featured better protection and a modern turret, and played a crucial role during the defense of Moscow.